Welcome to stream of Dark Souls. Let us launch it and get started. Hopefully OBS, there we go. I want to say OBS, you better capture it properly. I have no idea how this is going to go because it's been a long time, and this game, from what I remember, it was great, but it definitely, I need to adjust the volume, dear lord, is it's aged as far as mechanics and general feel. Where volume? That might be enough. I'll adjust it as I get in game. As the pop-up displayed once I got on, I'm not playing online, nor do I have any intent to, because that, to me, is always the weakest and actively detrimental part of these types of games. The PvE bosses are what makes this series something I enjoy, and I have no desire to interact with the online. Never did, never will. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the brightness as is because I don't think these usually are that accurate. That and don't think it takes into consideration that I have an HDR monitor. Everything else appears to be set properly. Which means we can go right into it. Yeah. Do. I don't know. I mean, the starting layout doesn't matter that much. Hmm. Well, I probably just pick. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's starting items that might, but I don't think it matters too much. Knowing the way I play games, though, I'm probably gonna go this because I always do agility slash dexterity based things, and I believe the thief has the highest. Yeah. And sure, we'll get the key to start with. What is gift? Divine Holy Water, Black Fire Bomb, Twin Humanities, Binoculars, Pendant, Master Key, which it said I started with that, with no obvious effect. You know, I don't remember what these do. I would like to know because I feel like I should remember, but it also has been a long time since I've played this. No, I'll probably just go with this. That's fine, because this has no obvious effect. I mean, it does have an effect. I'm definitely not going to go too intensive on the customization since we're not really going to see the character that much. I mean, ye ancient character creators of the olden days. Now everything that has the ability to create a character has endless options. But I mean, that appears to be it, so. Here we begin.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
One of those does not seem like the other.
But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
Mm-hmm.
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
Ooh. You're saying dragons knew nothing of life and death
Then
before
from
fire?
the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
Oh, that's pretty neato if you ask me.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
But why? What were the dragons doing?
Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Oh, he's still there, so he's not no more.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
As the fires do burn out eventually, it's true.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
The Elden Ring? Something like that, I'm sure. But then so begins our journey.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, The undead are corralled and led to the north.
But why? Why not just make them dead again? Like
Where
re-dead?
they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Eh. Well, it seems kind of sucky, but, you know, here we are. What doesn't seem sucky is the fact that this game looks so much better running at 144 FPS instead of 30. And I'm honestly surprised, considering Elden Ring does not obey this, but it actually is in an ultra wide resolution. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, some UI elements will be cut off, for which I apologize, but I mean, everything important is on the main screen. Oh, that is... I felt the cutscene was at 144. But it's clearly running at 60. Let me... Nope. It lets me choose 144, but then it doesn't run at 144. I might have to investigate that later. It's very weird. I need to definitely remember. I did just play Eliza P, but still gotta remember how to do this. This pit demon just walking around, having a fun old time. Here we are just killing a whole bunch of other people in prison for no reason. But that's just the way it goes. Our very first bonfire. We're already experts. Though we're not going to be so expert that I remember enough about this fight to do it in one attempt. Promise you that. Get away. Don't you tell me what to do. Oh yeah, I don't really have a weapon, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna just attack him with this little knife that's doing 2 damage. I'll be back, sir. Excuse you. I'm not going to equip a shield. When I first played this game, back before I really knew anything about this genre, I played through like the whole game with a shield, and that is not my playstyle now, and definitely not what I'm going to do. instead, we will go through here and continue onward. There's also our knight friend who helped us by giving us a fresh dead body. Ah, but I want that. Pretty sure I just need to get up. Yeah, there's hidden walls in this game. I gotta also remember that. I don't know where all of them are. Not offhand. And this was back in the Dark Souls days where there's weapon durability for some reason. Even though I don't think that's a great mechanic. I need to not randomly hit every wall either. Sure, it'll all be fine. But since the most recent of the genre I just played was Lies of P, I'm going to be thrown off by the fact that parrying is not really a thing. I think there is a parry, but it's not easy at all to do. Or that effective.
Oh, you. You're no hollow, hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity.
Oh, after you die.
Something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I suppose.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family: "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this.
Oh.
An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
But what is Estus?
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell, and thank you.
I mean, just skip that, but, you know, have fun dying. Alright, so... How dare you not get staggered? Okay, this time we won't let him hit us. Not that I think I need every micrometer of health, but you know, for not to take damage. Right before I'm going to fight a big demon thing. Build weapon two-handed. Kick and jump attack. What do you mean kick? Not sure what that is trying to say. I do not know how to do this jump attack, it said. It said L, but L what? Okay, very good game, very good. Alright, well. Hello, sir. Oh, it's locked, is it? Well, fine. Thought I had a master key. Opens any basic lock. Oh, I guess that's not a basic lock. An advanced lock. Hello, sir. Oh. I did not think he would do that. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're off to a wonderful start, because I was taking my time. Oh man, stamina is so low at the beginning. He's not good at hitting, is he? Oh, there he goes. Good job, sir. And there he goes. We've got humanity now. We're no longer undead. Go straight ahead. Or should I go straight ahead? I actually don't think there's anything else you can do. Not at the moment, anyway. There's a nest, but I don't remember if there's anything important there.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
By a big crow.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
But why?
Lordran.
And who are you, narrator? And here we are, the ancient Firelink Shrine. Level up and kindle at bonfires. Don't remember the mechanics of kindling and all that, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll probably just level up dexterity, as one does. Don't you tell me no humanity. Oh yeah, you gotta use it.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now.
It's really too late.
Since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
Everyone's
In the
favorite
night,
area.
And something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead.
I came here because a giant crow picked me up, honestly. That's pretty much the main reason I'm here.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What?
I definitely don't miss this mechanic where you have to just repeatedly talk to them to get them to continue talking.
Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Got anything else? Any other words?
What are you looking
Words of
at?
wisdom?
Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Why don't you talk to me like that?
What? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is you
Yeah.
have to climb the step.
I know you told me about. It's fine. I do it eventually. Well, up we go. I'm going to wait a bit till I'm more familiar again with this game before I do any humanity-related things. Knowing me, I will just lose it. Alright, so... Excuse me, who are you?
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted.
That's
I am
quite the
Hector
face you've got there.
Sutherland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Excuse me? How dare you speak to me
Hello
like
there.
that?
I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
Well, I'm not
Here,
listening either way.
Take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Oh boy, 1 copper coin.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Sure.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Sure. I don't remember anything about covenants or guilds or gangs or whatever in ye olden Dark
Now,
Souls.
let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Do you have, like, heal? You do, but I do not have faith enough to use any of it. Oh, that's fine.
Come again. If
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm breaking all these pots. Let me see. Lose humanity and souls and return to bonfire. Does one access the emote menu? Do not remember. Oh, there we go. Not helpful right now, but I will need that later. Good ol' Dark Souls platforming. Bird just chilling. Completely useless. Really made me walk all the way around. How dare you? I do remember a little bit, but I do not have the means to make use of this roof section, I believe. I definitely don't want to drop down there. Elevator is out of order. Oh man, I'm so thankful to Elden Ring and other such games that added a damn dedicated jump button. This is already so immensely cumbersome. I want to try to get on the roof one more time, just in case there's an item or such up there, but I don't think there is. I'm not actually sure. Well, there's something up there. Or is that just light coming from a hole? But why would the light be coming from in the building, if that's the case? Well, there's also a chest over there, which I did not notice. I want that. And let me just fall all the way down here. That's great. Wonderful, wonderful. Where would that chest be? Well, not there. That's some bombs, though. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. How do I get to that chest? Don't actually... Oh, I could probably just jump from over here. Yeah. Okay. Morning Star and Tally's man. Lloyd's talisman. Well, thank you, Lloyd. Wonderful. Don't remember what any of this shit does, but that's fine. I do remember that I probably don't want to deal with these guys just yet, so we're gonna walk away. Maybe if I could attempt to fight one of them. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave them alone for now. You, sir. That's very rude. Oh, they, definitely don't want to leave. Excuse me, sir, I have no stamina to speak of. You're gonna have to... I don't actually know how I did that jump attack. Oh. Well, that's how that parrying works. See how you like it. A scimitar. Does it show... How do I see what stats it uses? Man, if only I could remember. Okay, there we go. Dexterity is the hand. Means this is good. So actually, it was very good that I killed that skeleton. Oh. Gonna proceed on to yonder path for now. Don't mind me, sir. Just got a fancy new sword and I'm playing around with it is all. Don't one of you throw bombs? Yeah, you're throwing bombs. I'd prefer if you didn't do that, though. What do you say to that, sir? How are you not falling off? There we go. Now, I know there's an item over there. So are you ready for top tier Dark Souls platforming? Because I'm sure not. Yeah, well, that wasn't so bad. I don't remember what that does, though. Lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. Okay, well, potentially useful in the future. Definitely not right now. I have almost nothing to lose. Soul of a lost undead. I'll just take that. Oh, rats. One of my most hated enemies because of poison. Opens from the other side. I definitely don't entirely remember everything about, like, every minute detail and shortcut. I will still be doing probably a bit of aimless exploring here and there. It's been a long time after all. But I have a general idea of the layout of things. I swear that's definitely a jump I can make. How do I get down there? I could just fall, which I might. So I want whatever that shiny thing is, probably useless garbage I'll end up selling. As that is definitely a jump you can make, right? I don't know. The jumping in this game is not exactly fantastic. But at least this jump, or not jumping across this gap, doesn't inflict damage. So I can continue to fail again. I don't know if it's actually possible to make that. Well, that makes it seem like the answer is no, but it looks like there should be a way to get up there. Yeah, if only my character could climb. Then we'd be getting somewhere. Yep, well, I'm done with that. Hello, sir. Use you. It's very rude to sneak up on somebody, you know. Quite rude, in fact. Hmm. Who doesn't want to get that? Well, don't remember. But again, like, most of this is just minor garbage that I probably don't need, so I'm not gonna try too hard for it. Unless the way to get it is very obvious like that. A stab. Or that works too. Still think a stab would have been really helpful. What do I know? I was just here. I don't remember if down there is actually somewhere to go. I think it is, but don't believe I can access that without dying from fall damage. And so I shall not. At least not at the moment. Wow, I can't believe the intro to the game lied to me. I thought all the dragons were dead. I want a refund on my narrator. Yeah, well, should have expected that when it worked so well. Hello.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale. Things are getting treacherous in these parts.
Oh,
A
you
horrible
say?
cliff demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
But then why are you here?
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Except you literally have been talking to me.
I'm not here. We talk.
Ran by a finger, but no. Opens up residences. Purchase for 1,000 souls. Okay, sure. Max long inventory management. Can I sell? I don't actually know how to sell, if you can.
What a waste of time.
Excuse me, I
Go and
literally
fall off a cliff.
bought something from you. I don't know what your problem is. Oh, here we go. Throwing a knife. Oh, this is probably how you actually get there. Boom. But does it give me anything I care about? A crossbow, I guess. Insufficient strength. Well, with one hand, it says. So to be fair, who the hell would wield a crossbow with one hand? Excuse me, sir, on the roof. Actually, I don't need a crossbow to deal with you. There's stairs. That's right. They are challenging me. Alright. Suppose we could take a rest. Uh-oh. Can I go into this door? Well, I sure can, and there's nothing in here. Except the wooden shield, great. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to roll right, not right into him. Excuse me, sirs, I'm trying to roll left. Yes, that works too. What's my weight at? Am I not rolling at the normal speed? I don't actually remember how to see that. Equip load. I can see the equip load, but I don't actually remember what the threshold is for different rolling. It definitely does not seem like a light roll. But I'll just have to increase my stamina and weight at some point. Okay. I know that was a very interesting wall, but we don't do that here. Loitering is illegal. But yeah, this is definitely not the normal roll speed, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I just unequip that. Dude. Excuse me. As old as this game is, and honestly, let's be honest, as crusty as a lot of the textures look, in general, it still looks nice. But it's less like the textures look nice and more the thematics, the environment, the art direction, whichever you want to call it, still kind of looks nice. Maybe scope of the environment is a better word. Of course, there's lots of modern games that do this as well, but relative to how old this game is, still think it looks nice. Yeah, well, a lot of good you were doing up there. Did you favor by killing you? Alright. Alright. I forgot about that. Excuse you. I'm trying to take a drink. pushes a barrel. Only gorillas do that. Hello, sir. Oh yeah, look at all that damage I did. We fight in a different location. I think that would be ideal. So I think it'd be more ideal to not fight you with the amount of damage I do, but can't all have what we want. Is it not possible to roll in diagonals? Am I, like, misremembering that? I don't think it is possible to roll diagonally. At least not when targeting. It didn't feel like it was, but I'm not sure. Because obviously I can roll in whatever direction I'm facing. Yeah, it 100% is not possible to roll diagonally. No wonder I kept getting thrown off with the rolling. Well, that certainly will make things easier. Well, let me rephrase that. Knowing that will make things easier. Only being able to roll forward, back, or left and right will not, in fact, make things easier. That will make things more difficult. Excuse me, sirs. Really? Okay. I kind of want to try to kill that guy again, at least once more. We shall see when I'm able. What did I not hit you? There we go. What? Excuse you. Alright, listen, sir. Listen. You don't have to do things this way. I can just do that. Wow, that's very rude. Only had more walking room. Not a really great environment to fight him. sir. They can't attack me anyway, so I probably won't bother with those individuals. Or can he? Oh, I guess he can. Didn't look like there was enough room for him to aim around. Well, now you've done it, sir. You've mildly annoyed me. Speaking of mild annoyance, is someone coming up here? Man, I wish there was a real pause function. 'Cause I actually need to pause. I'm going to do an ad break because I need to be right back. Because I need to take some headache medicine. But we shall be back and we shall kill that night, probably, maybe. Alright. See you in a bit. We are now returned and everything is fine. My controller turned off. Turn it back on. Okay, now, as I said, we're gonna attempt to do this once more. Well, give me a sec. Do that to disable pre-roll. Excuse me, sir. Come here. I'm just gonna do that several more times. Or not. Really wish I could roll diagonally. And I really wish the animation didn't take so long. Oh yeah, the rolling, it's definitely not nearly as good in this game as it was in the newer games. Not to say nothing of the fact that I vastly prefer the combat systems that are more based on parrying. Interesting that you can jump that far, sir, but it's fine. Can't open this, can I? It does not open from the side, of course not. Alright. We'll probably only need to try him a time or two more. I'm obviously still rusty at this older iteration of this game. That and I would like a weapon that does more damage. Why did I roll backwards? Okay. Sir, follow me. Oh, there we go. Well, clearly I was overcomplicating things. Maybe just a bit. He's got a really strong back, though. Oh, with that out of the way, I can go down here and grab whatever this useless piece of garbage is. Blue tearstone ring. Which might not be that worthless. Boosts defense while HP is low. I mean, might as well have it on. There's no reason not to. Don't think that pathway is OSHA compliant. How do I get... in there? Oh, the key I bought. That would make sense. And what have we here? Some resin. Wait, nerd. Master key. And where does this lead, I wonder? I imagine at this point it leads to the ground level. And to another enemy that's gonna be annoying as hell to fight. Because I don't do any damage. But I can definitely do this. It'll just take many more. Many more. And if only... Oh, okay. I don't don't know how he hit me when I was behind him, but that's fair. I'm gonna say, if only being stabbed in the back was more lethal, but alas, as we know from reality, it is definitely not. I've got to go and get my souls back, but I don't know if I'm going to bother trying that again. Like, it's clearly doable, it's just extraordinarily tedious. Really? Oh man. How sluggish everything in this game feels. Okay. So we will grab the souls and then return somewhere else, probably. Maybe I can just run past here. There's gotta be like a bonfire somewhere. See a nerd. Oh. Right, that's where this goes. So about that bonfire. This is definitely probably not where I want to be. I've forgotten how sparse the bonfires were in this game. Definitely not something I miss. That's right, give me your gems. Stupid bug lizard. Right, anyway. Excuse you. Who do you think you are? Well, this is not going to go super well, at least not initially. Definitely don't remember anything about this boss. Especially given that he can just hurt me by stepping at me. I dodged a bit late. And that did damage to me after the attack had already landed, which was interesting. It's definitely been a hot minute. I'm just gonna ignore all you guys. Or I'm gonna somehow get hit by an arrow from around the corner. Glorious. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you don't know how to pass through fog, so fuck you. I'm sure this will go much better this time. Or not. Sworn that I dodged that. And now I'm stuck in a corner. Excuse me, sir. Can you wait just a moment? Oh yeah, nice stepping on me. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, give me that garbage. Excellent. It is the OG nerd.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
I don't know, the sun's kind of bright and abrasive. I can do without it.
Aha! So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Okay, but how?
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you do,
Wowie.
you must be blind.
A very in-depth and convoluted way to say this game has faux multiplayer.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Nope, the moon is better. Excuse me, gentlemen. Somehow they're just fine and completely unfazed by this. How many arrows do I have? 16? That's definitely not enough. It's fine. Let's not worry about that as of this moment. Oh, there you go. The old shortcut. Then we can increase stamina. Which also increases equip load, which is very nice. I think that'll be sufficient. At least for now. Well, we didn't make a ton of progress today, but unfortunately, headache meds aside, it's not really taking in enough to counter how I'm feeling, especially with the abrasive light I got streaming. So I think, much as I'm willing to do so, I'm probably gonna have to call stream early tonight, and I will attempt to do stream more tomorrow when I'm feeling a bit better and more on top of my game. But it is nice to revisit this, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. For now, however, that will be stream, and that will be Dark Souls. So I hope you lovely people have a wonderful night and weekend, and hopefully I shall see you tomorrow or whenever it is I next stream. So until that point, I want you all take care.